This is serious. We just received an update about OG Anunoby's injury. He's expected to be out for weeks. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. This episode is presented by FanDuel. We have a goal of trying to reach 40,000 subscribers, and we could really use your support. If you enjoy daily Knicks content, please hit that subscribe button. And now, let's get started. Major OG Anunoby injury update. First, Jalen Brunson goes down with an ankle sprain. He's out a few weeks. Now we have an update about OG Anunoby. He's also expected to be out a few weeks. The only difference is he's expected to be out with a hamstring strain. Let's break down these latest updates about Anunoby and his injury. Shout out to multiple NBA insiders for giving us this following information. According to Shams Charania, who was the first to report this, New York Knicks forward OG Anunoby will be reevaluated in 2 weeks due to a left hamstring strain. Steve Popper with Newsday, Steph Bondy with the New York Post, and James L. Edwards with The Athletic also confirm exactly what Shams reported. Since Anunoby will be reevaluated in 2 weeks, he will not travel with the team on their upcoming road trip. And shout out to NBA insider with the New York Post, Jared Schwartz, for giving us this following information. That 2-week time frame is not necessarily his expected recovery outlook, but rather just the date the Knicks will use to provide another update. Often in the past, their players' injuries extend past the 2-week date. If you missed it, during Friday's win, that's where Anunoby injured himself. Anunoby missed a layup on a fast break, and during a subsequent timeout was an obvious discomfort on the bench, rubbing his left hamstring. He then went to the locker room and was quickly ruled out of the game. But here's the concerning part. Anunoby has history with that injury. During the 2024 playoffs, Anunoby injured that left hamstring in the second round against the Pacers, and the shorthanded Knicks lost the series. Last year, Anunoby bucked his injury-prone history, playing at least 70 games for the first time since he was a rookie in 2017 to 2018. While it is early, it doesn't look like Anunoby is going to have the same healthy year that he had last season, because it sounds like that hamstring is causing him some concerns and discomfort. And with New York, with hamstring injuries, they are never going to rush a player back, especially not OG Anunoby, especially when he has an injury history with that left hamstring. Hamstring injuries, they're bad enough. Now you pair that with OG Anunoby, and the fact that he has a history with the left hamstring, they are not going to take any chances with OG Anunoby. He is going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks, but in my opinion, I would not be surprised if we did not see OG Anunoby until the Christmas Day game, because with Anunoby and that hamstring, they are not going to rush him back. They're going to make sure he comes back once he's 100% fully healthy. And with hamstrings, they're tricky. You never know once they're fully recovered. Sometimes you have to play on it just a little bit before you're sure they're 100% healthy, and then you can go out there and play your normal game. And with Anunoby, the fact that he has a history with these type of injuries, he is going to be concerned while he's rehabbing and coming back into game shape. And you can't blame him for that. You can't blame the Knicks either. Being cautious with a player like Anunoby, who can make or break your season, yeah, I would be cautious too. Now, the main question I have, and the article really didn't go into this, who's going to replace OG Anunoby? Not even the scoring, the defense. What's going to happen there? Now, sometimes they might do it by committee. Committee meaning off the bench. Sometimes, like we saw on Friday, it'll be Jordan Clarkson, Landry Shamet, and Josh Hart. But what if Jordan Clarkson and Landry Shamet do not have it going? What are the Knicks going to do? In my opinion, and I've said this a number of times, if you're missing a player that gives you size and defense, then you need to replace that player with the best possible player available that you have. And in my opinion, that player is either going to be Mohamed Diawara or Ariel Hukporti. And if it's Diawara, I would not be mad at it. His defense, we already know, it gets better each and every time he's on the floor. But the way he plays on offense, that looks like it's getting better every time he takes the court for New York. And if Anunoby's not going to be available, why not take a chance with this kid? It's not like you couldn't use the help, and this gives you a chance to see what he can do. And maybe you find out, why not try it out? And against certain teams, it might give you the advantage. Maybe it might help you stay in the game. Tomorrow, New York is facing Miami. Bam, he's likely going to be playing that game. Tyler Hero, he's likely going to be playing that game. Why not give yourself another forward out there that can defend multiple positions? And he's shown a tendency to get better on offense. Develop Mohamed Diawara, and you never know. Good things can happen. And without OG Anunoby, in my head, it makes the most sense to give this kid minutes. And if you discover you have a diamond in the rough with him, it helps everyone in New York understand who to focus on, what player or players to develop even further. Not like they didn't know already with Mohamed Diawara, they have to develop this kid. After the flashes he's shown during Summer League, he has the talent to thrive in the NBA. And once developed the right way, he could be a very important piece for New York off the bench. And without Anunoby, it gives him the perfect opportunity to thrive with New York. And shout out the channel sponsor FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, for giving us this updated information and these latest odds on which team will win the NBA Cup this season. And as you can see, OKC is still on top at +140. The Cavs, they're at #2 at +800. The Lakers, they've jumped all the way to third place. They're at +1,000. Then you have the Nuggets right after them at +1,700. The New York Knicks, who used to be #2 on this list, have fallen all the way down to last place. Even though it doesn't look like that because this graphic is incorrect, I assure you, look at the Orlando Magic. They're at +1,500. When you do the math there, you can see the New York Knicks, they actually round out this list. Not where you want to be. But thankfully, New York won their NBA Cup game against the Miami Heat this past Friday. And if they continue to do that, their odds, they can go all the way back up. While the Miami Heat will likely have Tyler Hero back, likely have Bam back, New York will not have Jalen Brunson, even though he's likely going to travel with the team. And OG Anunoby, he also will not be traveling with the team, will not be playing either. So no matter what, the Knicks will be down 2 key players against the Miami Heat and likely against a lot of teams moving forward, at least for the next few weeks. But as we saw on Friday, next man up mentality. If we don't have a few key players, then you know what? That means we need other players to step up and take that stage, show what they can do. On Friday, it was Josh Hart, Landry Shamet, and Jordan Clarkson off the bench. The Knicks bench, they went off. But we're going to need a consistent effort, not only from the bench, but from Karl Anthony Towns and, of course, Mikal Bridges. The good thing about the Knicks this season, with their offense, at any given night, it can be anyone's night. Like Shamet had his night on Friday, that could have been Deuce McBride, or it could have been Gerson Yabusele, or it could have been another player on this team. I'm not even joking with the Yabusele comment. If you're in the right mindset, in the right corner, in the right space, and you're open and you take those shots and you make those shots, it can be your night. And the way the Knicks are playing right now, the way they're moving the ball and getting everybody involved and only taking open quality shots, New York can beat anybody if they continue to play this way. Hopefully we can see more defense, but as of right now, with 2 key players out, I'll take the wins and I won't complain how we get there. But what about you guys? What do you think about OG Anunoby and this injury update that we have with him? Unfortunately, he will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. That does not mean he's going to return for the Knicks in 2 weeks, only that we'll get an update about his status at that time. Potentially, he could miss even more time. Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.